People need to be held accountable for their actions, whether it's posted a tweet on L or whether it's, blowing up a fucking funeral. There's no reason that this should go happenstance. Thank you.
October fucking 30th. He said right after.
I am the president. I'm the president. I put it on L. It means I'm the president, right? I have like 5 L's repost on my little post there, and that means that I'm the president, right? Absolutely fucking not. What has been established today is one post by somebody that we don't even know is the accused, that is now in the highest court of this land being prosecuted for the murder of an officer. Am I the president? Hell no, I'm not the president. Do I want to be the president? Absolutely not. But if this evidence upholds a guilty plea today, that means that anytime I post on L that I'm the president, I'm the president.
October 30th.
I think that this is an absolutely dangerous precedent to be set. There's a complete lack of evidence to support it. And if we say this means that anything that is posted on this social media site is now beholden to be the truth. That it means that they 100% definitively did this. I think that we all can use our thinking caps for a second and see how dangerous that is and how egregiously wrong that would be. But, I guess I'm the president, so I would have to make that. I'm going to turn this over to Kane if he wants to say anything, but, yeah, I'm the president.
We just wanted to close out with one glaring issue. During the prosecution's closing, they talked about the tweets being done in quick succession and in a really close timeline, when in fact the timestamps are right there in the evidence. All of these tweets were documented on October 30th with no verification of who posted them.
Mythic!
No secondary
Thank you for the 10
verification
gifted!
on when exactly these screen captures of these L's happened.
Thank you.
We're going to charge
Thank you for
a man
the gifted subs to the president.
over 30 counts of attempted first-degree murder
Rosa Garcia is my
from
president.
2 social media posts.
I
What
did it
kind of
and I
justice
do it
system is
again.
Mm-hmm. That's my president.
Hey, good shit, y'all. Good shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the governor is a Mills. Do you guys know that Rosa didn't get married? I don't know.
I'm gonna escape.
I don't know.
Yeah, same.
I want to see what they are saying. Shorty P, thanks for the gifted subs. How many was that? 5? Thank you for the 5 gifted.
You charge us though.
It
Yeah,
should
that
have
was
been
the
like
first time I've ever-
10 counts. Ricky, you're so fucking dumb.
Real.
That was my first time on the stand. When they asked you if you told anyone about it, why'd you say no?
Well, I didn't know if I should say yes or no. I didn't know what to say.
You're lucky. I almost
have it
blew your
right in
life
front of
up
your face,
there.
You stupid bitch.
You do know you don't have to answer things right away. You are allowed to take
You
time
can
to
like
answer.
think. I don't know. Put an ounce of thought into something.
Listen, I didn't know. That's scary up there. I can't lie. It's scary.
Yeah, you
Right?
did. Just thank God you're
So
going
I
away.
was-
Have you ever
I was
known
trying-
Mr. K before? No.
No.
Dumbass.
Okay, well, I thought that was, I just thought that was, observed as yes. Of course,
Keep
I
your head
have
down
met
if
him
Kay
a few
gets found
times. I mean,
guilty. I mean,
No,
who
Ricky,
knows?
that's not how it
I think
works.
Kay wants to be found guilty. I'm not gonna lie, because it's good.
Okay, well, I didn't
good
mean to lie. It
content.
was like an
I would be
accident lie.
one
It
of
was like
if
a-
I
it
was
was like,
in his
oopsie.
Longer than your
position,
murder.
I would
Wait,
want
what?
to be found guilty.
Penny,
Decided
But-
to
oh, just,
I don't think he would
take a
be.
second here before I finish making my
you said you're
verdict.
not guilty by time.
I'm actually going to ask something of the defendant. I feel compelled to ask you to take the stand. Would you take the stand, or are you going to invoke your 5th on that, Mr. Kevin? I feel like there's a lot
Do
here
you
that's
have
kind of just
a question
just
for
gaps.
him?
There's gaps. I kind of want you both to kind of question him. I think. I'm gonna lead off with a question though myself.
Okay, Your
We
Honor,
can't-
I'm fine
Yeah,
with
we
taking
can't
the
really say
stand.
no to you.
I'm fine with it.
All right. Can you come up and get sworn in, please, Mr. Kevin?
Kay has a brain. Kay has a brain. So
May we start with the line of questioning if he has to go up on stand?
Mr. Kevin, if you could raise your
I
right
should
hand,
ask my question
please.
first.
Yes, sir. 1 second.
this is very unorthodox. Very unorthodox. But Kay is very smart, so he'll be fine.
Mr. Kevin, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury?
That's right.
Be sworn in, Your Honor.
All right. So I think it'd be kind of negligent for us not to at least see if he'd be willing to verify if those tweets were his or not. So what I'm going to start off with here is, are you going to invoke your 5th at any point here? Or are you willing to take the stand and let both sides answer?
Oh, I'm willing to take the stand.
All right, then we shall go on with the questioning. That's the only thing I had for him. I want you guys to take your chance here with him as well.
Yeah, I mean, good for. And also, Kay is like so willing to go on the stand
Then
too.
I guess we'll let prosecution start then. I have nothing to question
Yeah.
my client.
All right, prosecution. You have any
Oh, I
questions
do.
for him?
I have a question.
Didn't you guys
Oh,
just
you
say you
do?
wanted to question him first?
Yeah, Mr. K, were those tweets you?
Which ones? The ones on the
The one,
whiteboard?
the one that was on the whiteboard.
Would we like
Oh,
to
no,
get the
no.
whiteboard back out?
No.
No, it's not me. No.
Mr. K, has your phone ever been stolen?
Yeah, a couple times.
And when was your phone stolen?
I can't remember the exact dates, but it was definitely late October. Late October.
Mr. K, do you know who stole your phone?
Yeah, I was in a gang war at the time, and a rival gang cleaned me out.
Hmm. Kane, do you have anything?
No.
Okay, nothing further.
All right.
The arms are terrifying. Why does the arms look like that?
So, Mr. Kevin, it's your testimony here that a rival gang stole your phone, tweeted out on L about the circumstances way back in late October, before even Mr. South went on around talking about the case, and that they had the exact knowledge of where the murder occurred and how they escaped.
You're saying all that. That didn't come out my mouth. I just said my phone was stolen at a certain point.
Well, your testimony is your phone was stolen. He said that tweet was not him, and then he went
stated
down the
that-
line of the phone stolen.
Yeah, but you're adding things in.
You're combining the two questions.
Can we try to walk
Yes.
it a little bit?
Okay, Mr. K, what is your L account name?
My L account name?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've had a few different ones. Depends. I mean, which one do you want to hear? I got,
Around late October, what would your
K.
account name have been?
I got Mr. K, Mr. Kevin, Big Boss Bitch K.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I subpoenaed that exact account name, that your name would not come back to it. Is that your testimony today?
Tell us everything.
No, again, you're just putting words in my mouth.
Okay, see.
Well, you said the tweet wasn't you, but you're also saying that the account wasn't yours.
Objections calling
I
for
never said that.
speculation on what he thinks would happen.
He
Your
perfectly has the
Honor,
knowledge,
can
Your
we
Honor,
get-
to
can
be
we
able to
get
tell
a,
whether he owns it or
Hold
not.
on, Mr. K. Let him make his rebuttal.
Well, his rebuttal is he's falsifying what I'm saying. I
So that's
said
right
what
to
am I-
rebut, though. That's right to rebut. Can you please finish your thought there, Mr. Chase?
Okay, so their objection, Your Honor, is that it'd be speculating whether the subpoena would come back for the account would be in his ownership or not. Speculation if he would know whether he owns the account or not.
Which account? Are you asking me the
The-
question right now?
No, I'm waiting for the judge to make a ruling.
Yeah, my one.
Go ahead.
We asked if his phone had been stolen. We asked if that was his tweet. That doesn't mean that he knows exactly who the account would come back to. You know, inferences could be made that somebody took his phone and tweeted from his phone, but he would not know what that would come back to directly.
Your Honor, can I make a comment?
You may, but understand you're under oath, so anything you say can be used in the court of law.
The reason
Okay.
it's hard to answer his question is because he's saying, do I own that particular account? When in reality is it's hard to answer because you could change the name of your account at any point. You're not tied to that one name. I mean, go look on L right now.
I mean, I would like to remind people that we do have logs for that, though.
The smart
owns,
smile.
Nobody
The-
owns the name.
Yeah,
But
the owner
I
of L
also
could
would
get
like
you that
to
information.
Point out
So-
that was not entered into evidence at any point.
It was
and
not, and I agree with that.
Mr.
I'm just
K
trying
No,
is
to
but
not.
we
let
have
that
him
be
on this-
known before people
we-
start spamming things on L about
Yeah.
their crimes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
There are ways for people to find that out before you guys start doing stupid crap. The company of L is very forthcoming with.
No, I know. I brought him to a city council meeting.
Yes, exactly. They're very forthcoming with information to the legal system.
I just wanted to clarify that moving forward.
All right.
All
I'm gonna have to
Miss-
agree with the objection at this time. If you want, you can try to reword the question though.
Oh, fine. Mr. Kevin, around October 30th at 6:05 p.m., did you own the account handle Kevin? Spelled at MRKEBUN.
Again, I mean, I don't own it. I could have been using it. I don't own it. Anyone can use it.
Okay, was that your L handle at the time?
What time period?
around October 30th at 6:05 p.m.
I can't recall exactly. Very specific.
Do you recall any L handles you might have had around October 30th?
Oh, I definitely had a few.
Objection, Your Honor, asked and answered. He's already stated all the different types of L handles he's had.
I mean,
Not during a specific time period.
Yeah, he was just listing them off. He's trying to see if he has the one for that specific time, so I'm going to allow that question.
This picture's so
That one
funny.
be asked
Question
it,
again?
though. Yeah,
Yeah,
please do.
around October 30th, what can you recall what L handle you had?
Around October 30th. I said, well, I told you I can't recall exactly, but I've had a few in October.
Okay, and your few in October were Mr. Kevin, Mr. K, and what was the third one?
Big boss ass bitch K.
Chicken wings or arms?
Around October 30th, did you have any knowledge of Tina Donovan's murder?
Oh yeah, I was aware she was dead.
Okay, did you go to her funeral?
No.
So where were you during the time of her funeral?
I was at the Braves game.
I was at the Braves.
You're at the Braves game. Okay. And who were the Braves playing that day?
The Royals.
And who won?
Come on, you really gonna do this to me in front of everybody?
Oh, what are these questions?
I have to, Mr. K.
The Royals won.
The Royals did win.
This isn't in scope. I know.
Was anyone at the game with you?
No.
So it was just you. Do you have any proof that you were at the game?
Yeah. I was at the game.
That's it? Just your own testimony?
Yeah.
So you were not at the funeral having phone calls with Bust Insider and then throwing a grenade into the crowd as your testimony here today.
Asked
say
and
that again?
answered.
What the heck is this?
Sorry. Objection. Asked and answered.
I agree. I'm going to sustain that.
Okay. And you have nobody who can corroborate your word being on October 30th
Innocent till proven guilty.
Say
or
that
at
again?
the day of the funeral. You have nobody who can corroborate that you were not present at the funeral for Tina Donovan.
I mean, Bust Insider, but he's not here. I was on the phone with him talking about baseball while I was at the game.
Oh, how did that go?
Huh?
How did that phone call with Bustin go?
Yeah, it's a phone call.
What was said in it, Mr. K?
Well, I mean, it depends. What phone call? I mean, he called me, I called him.
So you were constantly calling Mr.
No.
Sider out on the day of the funeral?
Again, not what I said.
Well, you said you had a few phone calls.
You just said I was constantly calling him. I was not.
Okay, how many times did you call Mr. Sider on the day of the funeral?
I don't know how many times we had a call.
Was it 2 times, 3 times?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. And on your last phone call, do you recall the conversation at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, what was the conversation about?
We were talking about baseballs at the Braves game. Someone had hit the ball straight up in the air. I was like, "Oh my God, Bustin, what's it called when they hit with a ball straight up in the air?" He's like, "Oh, that's a pop fly. When they hit it straight up, they yell out pop fly." And I said, "Oh, all right, thanks, my man. Well, I'll catch you later." And that was about it.
So good for this.
And nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. Any redirect from the defense?
Mr. K, did you enjoy yourself at the Braves game?
I was
Other than the
until I
fact that they
wasn't.
lost?
Yeah, it was okay until they started losing.
That's all, Your Honor.
All right. Is there any amendments to your guys' closing statements after this line of questioning? You also may step down, Mr. K. Sorry.
I don't think we need to amend anything. He's
Does
still
anyone
going off
want
the
to make an
social
amendment
media
to their
posts.
closing statement before I finish deliberating after that?
Make a little
No.
amendment. Fuck it.
Defense.
I don't think anything was said that changes anything that we've already said.
All right.
I'm good, Your Honor.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
I have a weird ass question.
What?
On stand, has anybody tried to get you to say your first name?
Yeah, definitely before, I think.
Oh, they have
What
for
is his
sure.
first name?
It's Mister.
Yeah, Mister.
First name Mister, last name Kevin.
The parents actually named you Mister.
Remember the last time we were?
I just had that thought in the back of my mind for like the
I'm
longest
sick of
time.
this shit.
They've definitely asked him.
Oh, where are you going, Bobby?
Okay, chat. I'll be back in 1 second.
You know how sometimes you can look at people and be like, yeah, they look like a so-and-so. You know, Carter looks like a Lincoln. I don't know what the fuck he looks like. Sal? But Sal kept